Stop complaining so much and start feeling like it. Start feeling like doing better. First, you gotta see better before you do better, because you're only gonna do what you see. And once you obtain a little bit of success, then you will feed off of that. I feel like the reason why people fail is because we only eat what we're used to. And if you crave something, it's not out of the thought of anything that you've never had before. If I ask you to give me 5 of your top favorite foods, I actually asked you guys to write them down before I even started, and this is the reason why. It's because if your favorite foods are tacos, burritos, hamburgers, fruit salads, and macaroni, you're not going to crave outside of what you've tasted before. That's why it's so essential for you to set small goals and then accomplish them, so you can get the appetite of success within you. And then any appetite that you feed begins to grow. And as it begins to grow and you begin to feed it, and it begins to grow and you feed it more, and it grows more and you feed it more, before long you are accomplishing bigger goals than you can even think about. And then your faith kick in, and then you start going overboard. So that's why I don't understand the athletes saying they want to go to the league, they want to go to the NBA, they want to go to the NFL, but they don't feel like working out. You want to be a lawyer, but you don't feel like studying. You don't feel like reading the words. You don't feel like learning vocabulary. You don't want to change your language. See, a lot of times you won't succeed because you don't want to change your language. You put on these headphones, listen to all this music that's cussing in your ear, and then you communicate, how you are being communicated to through the headphones. And you don't know how to speak the right language to get into the right door. You don't know how to speak the words to get there because what's going in your head. Some of you guys got all of these friends around you right now that's talking bad about you behind your back, and you trying your hardest to hold on to this friendship. And they're killing you. They're absolutely destroying you because they're holding you down. These burdens are holding you down, and you keep on trying to please them. You keep on trying to please them. You ain't never gonna let it go. And guess what else ain't never gonna happen? You ain't never gonna get better as a person. You young people, you guys are beautiful. You beautiful young ladies. You are handsome young men. And you guys have a future. You guys are the future. And you don't dream anymore because you don't feel like it. You don't feel like it. Every single day you get dropped off to the next day. Every single morning you was dropped off there. Every time your eyes open, you have just been dropped off. I was talking to an old lady. She was like 90 years old. I seen her at the bus stop. I was just chilling. And I asked her, hey, how you doing? She said, oh, I'm just relaxing. I said, relaxing? You waiting for the bus? She was like, nah, I'm just relaxing. I said, wow. She said, yeah, I like to sightsee. I sit on the bus stop, go to the park, go to museums. I mean, this lady is living. She's healthy. She's living. And she said, you know what, man? I realized something a long time ago. She said, but it didn't hit me until just recently when I turned 90. I turned 90 like 2 weeks ago, and it just hit me. She said, everybody keep talking about these wills and all of these things that I have to write up about when I'm passing away and all this stuff. And I realized something. I live, and one day I'm going to expire. I'm going to expire. She said, but I'm 90 years old now, and people are expecting me to drop dead any moment now. And she said, it's something that I realized. It's something that I've come to the realization of. She said, if I die at 90 or 91 or 92, I've lived to see those years. Every single day has counted up until now, until the day I died. She said, if I die at 92, she said, I'll be to live until I was 92. She said, but once I die, I'm dead forever. She said, young man, you're only going to live a certain amount of time. You have a certain amount of time to live, to accomplish, to succeed, to fail, to try, to not, to be lazy, to be strong, to be fit, to be fat. You have a lot of time to accomplish. You have a time to think. You have a time to plan. You have all of this time to do these things within the time of your expiration date. She said you live for a certain amount of time, but when you die, you dead forever. She said I could leave that house and come back all day, every day, as long as I'm alive. She said, but once I'm dead, I'm gone forever. And she said, and that's why every single day I get up and I do something new. Because I have to know that when it's all over for me, I've done my very best to live and be strong. And she said, and quiet as it's kept. As quiet as it's kept, nobody's getting my riches when I pass away. She said, I'm donating it all. I'm donating all of my success. She said, because I want my family to live for them until they expire. I don't want them to cheat and live through me. Because if they inherit these things and they lazy as they are, they'll never live a day in their life. They'll live a day in my life and what I passed, but they won't live a day in their own life. So for that reason alone, nobody's getting the will. Man, I was blown away by that 90-year-old lady. Blown away. The lady said she finally realized that she only is going to live for so long. You're only going to live for so long. It's a time period. But once you dead, once that body expires from earth, you dead forever. So young people, I'm trying to tell you right now, this is your time to succeed. This is your time to fail. This is your time to not be full of fear. This is your time to feel like it. Because once you don't feel like it anymore, on one thing, you're going to not feel like it on another thing. And then another thing. And then another thing. So today, I just want to encourage you. If you don't have no job, keep on trying. Feel like getting up to keep on trying until you succeed. If you want to go pro, then keep on getting up. Keep on feeling like it. Feed that appetite. If you want to lose weight, don't stop saying I want to lose 10 pounds a week. Lose 1 pound first. Lose 1 pound and then have your goal to lose 2. Then have a goal to lose 3. Then have a goal to lose 4. Don't put yourself out of your own misery. Don't overdream. Don't underdream, but set small goals so that you can accomplish them. And then once you begin to accomplish, what's going to happen is that appetite is going to be fed. And when that appetite is fed, then that appetite begins to grow. And once that appetite begins to grow, I guarantee you, you're going to do it. You're going to look at 5 pounds and say, I could do 5 more. You're going to lose 20 pounds. You're going to say, I could do 25 more. Don't lay in the bed and say, I don't feel like it today. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. You 1 hour, 60 minutes. Put on some headphones or go look at a TV show for 60 minutes and lose yourself within time. Lose yourself. Just lose yourself. Jump on the treadmill and lose yourself. Get up and go for a walk and lose yourself. Jog, lose yourself. Because by the time you jog, by the time you walk, by the time you jump on a treadmill, the Stairmaster, or exercise bike, or whatever you're doing for exercise, by the time you are even halfway into it, you're gonna be halfway done. By the time you lose yourself in the thought that your ultimate goal is at stake, man, you're gonna be already done. And 60 minutes ain't gonna be enough after that. Then you're gonna fool around and be 2 to 3 hours. 4 hours. Then you're gonna start eating right. Then weight just gonna start falling off. And then the encouragement is gonna come from within yourself. And then you're gonna be pumped. And then you're gonna keep on going. And then you're gonna go further. And then by the time you know it, you fool around and start a business talking about you a personal trainer. You never know what's gonna happen when your confidence is up there. You ain't gotta lose. Who said you had to lose? Who made you believe that you had to lose? Young lady, who told you that you had to stay with that guy that's killing your feelings and emotions? Young man, who told you you had to go through that? Who told you you had to stay with her? And she's disrespecting your man. Who told you that? Commit to excellence. Learn how to love you first, and watch the love for others. Watch how that grows automatically. We all have a mission. We all have goals. We all have destiny. But there are also different roads that we must take to get there. Don't ever say you don't feel like it. Get up and do it until you can't not do it. Until it feels bad to not do it. Don't miss out. You only have a certain amount of time to live. But once you're dead forever.